course I gotta do that walk of shame walking into the house, and I gotta speak, and I gotta do the wave like, hey, how are you? Yeah, better get some dick. I know. Yeah. I'm 13. Yep. Being grown. Yep. No, my mother don't know where I'm at. Yep. Hey, you guys. So I'm back here with another video. Today, this is gonna be a story time about how I lost my virginity. Okay. So I was kind of contemplating about making this video because this is just something like TMI, I guess. But like at the end of the day, I'm grown as shit. Like it don't matter at this point. It is what it is. Whatever. So I'm just gonna jump right into it. So let's go. Alright, so when I tell y'all this age, y'all would be like, what? It's okay. It's okay, sis. It's okay. I was young and I was living my best life. So it was my 8th grade summer going into 9th grade year. So I was 13, about to be 14, but I was 13 years old when it happened, okay? So I met this guy on Instagram. Let me give y'all a backstory about how Instagram works. So on Instagram in Baltimore, everybody meets everybody on Instagram or Twitter or whatever. Like back then, Instagram and Twitter was just where you met people. And it's not like catfish because we all lived in the same area. If it wasn't 15 minutes, it probably was 20 minutes, but we all lived in the same area. But I met this guy on Instagram. He was cute or whatever. We would FaceTime every night for a couple of weeks or months or whatever. We FaceTime for like a couple of months, like months before this even happened, right? So I started feeling him or whatever, and then it was like I was not thinking about like having sex or nothing like that. And he wasn't pressuring me about it. As far as I can remember, he wasn't pressuring me about it. Like I don't even remember him mentioning it to me. He never mentioned it to me. Like never mentioned it to me. I was the one who brought up the conversation, but I'm gonna get there. So let me just give you a backstory of how it led up to the situation. So I danced at a church, right? And at this church, it was a lot of girls. Of course, it was a lot of girls. And we had a few older girls, and it was me and my 3 other friends. We were the younger girls. Well, it was 3 of us all together, so me and my 2 other friends. We all looked up to the older girls. We just wanted to be like them. But in reality, they wasn't shit. They were bad influences. They were all of that. And let me tell y'all why. So after this church program, like we finished dancing at this church, right? We was all sitting down at a table. We were having like girl talk or whatever, and one of the old girls asked all of us if we were virgins, and I'm like, yeah, I'm a virgin or whatever. And all 3 of us said yes, we're virgins. Like we was like, yeah, we're virgins. That's when the older girl just started to go into depth about how when she was our age, how she just started having sex, the story of how it happened, like how she skipped school and walked to a vacant house and had sex with this boy. That was that. She had it as that she made it seem like, oh my god, it was his best experience. Like, oh my god, sex is lit, sex is this. Like, oh god, like when I was your age, I was living my life. I was doing everything good. Like I was doing whatever I wanted. I'm like, okay, all right. But mind you, I'm 13. I'm oblivious. I'm like, okay, all right, cool. So it was a dance class day, and one of my friends had walked in. She was late for practice. She was late for dance practice. He pumps in. I was looking at her like, what? So she comes over to us. She was like, I lost my virginity today. I'm like, you lost your virginity? In my head, I'm jealous. I'm mad. Like, as a little girl, I didn't want nobody being better than me. I didn't want nobody doing better than me. I did not want nobody being above me. You feel me? Like, if you try to be above me, it was a problem. Like, I was just so, like, I just felt like I was better than everybody. Like, that's just what it was when I was that age. In my head, I'm like, what? Like, ew, like, I'm judging her. But, like, in reality, I ain't had no reason to judge that girl because we gonna get there. But I'm like, how was it? Like, did it hurt? Like, da-da-da-da. Should I? Yeah, it hurt at first, but then it got better. I started feeling good, and I'm like, okay. Alright. Imagine I'm talking to this boy and I'm really liking this boy, and I'm like, he's cute. And I just started thinking about like how it would be with him, what I would do with him, and like that. Like I was just thinking about it. This is just a backstory of my mindset of how it led up to me losing my virginity with him. But it's another backstory. That was in middle school around this time, and this was around the time I was not thinking about sex. I wasn't thinking about nothing. It was this boy. He wanted to have sex with me, but I was like, see, I'm a type of person where like, when I'm uncomfortable, I smile a lot. Especially when I'm uncomfortable around a male, like a man, I just smile a lot. I just get like this weird, awkward smile that looks friendly, but it's like awkward, like, leave me alone. Like, that's what it was. In middle school, this guy was trying to have sex with me, and then like, I would just say some dumb ass shit like, oh no, you don't have a condom, I'm good. The whole time, I didn't want to have sex with him. I was a virgin. I didn't know what the fuck sex was like, pretty much, honestly. The next day, this man brings a condom. And he like, we can go in the closet. I'm like, hold on. Pause. Freeze. I'm sorry, who? I'm sorry. I don't think I heard you right. I'm sorry, what? I'm good, love. Thank you. After that, I was like, ew, I hate boys. Like, what is wrong with him? And after that, he ain't talk to me no more. After my friend told me that she lost her virginity, I was determined. I wasn't really determined, but I randomly texted him, like, can you take my virginity? Literally, I sent can you take my virginity text? And he was like caught back from it, like, oh, okay, yeah, of course, like, sure. We planned it. I think I bluffed out the first couple of times because I wasn't ready, but then it was like, whatever, let me just get on this bus to get some dick, because that's exactly what I did. I got on that bus and I got some sex. Back then, catching the bus was normal. He ain't driving. We were the same age, 13. You ain't driving at 13, so he probably was 14, I was 13, but so I gets on the bus. So he lived over East Baltimore and I live over West Baltimore. And if you don't know the distance, that distance is far as hell when you catching a bus. You know, when you meet somebody for the first time in person and they don't, the way you picture their body structure and their height is like different. His body structure was different. Like he was like right here to me. Like we probably was the same height. And I'm like, oh, sure. He met me at a bus stop and then we caught a bus to his house. So that was nice of him. He actually met me. He caught the bus to meet me, which is good. That's a good sign, ladies, because if he just make you come straight there, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. Don't do it. But he had a tank top on and like a little ratchet. That's East Baltimore for y'all, though. A little ratchet over there. It's a little ratchet. We got off the bus. And this is the crazy part. Like, he walks into his apartment and I guess his sister, somebody's in there, and he told me to wait outside the door. I'm like, wait, like, we planned this. Why you ain't tell him I was coming over? So he goes in and I guess he was like, can she come in? Or like, I got company. And he was like, okay. So of course I gotta do that walk of shame, walking into the house, and I gotta speak and I gotta do the wave, like, hey, how are you? Yeah, let's get some dick. I'm 13, yep, being grown, yep, no, my mother know where I'm at, yep. They was like, yeah, I can come in, so he gets in there. For a minute, I think he played the game, and then he turned on Netflix. I think Netflix was popping back then. I'm not sure if it was Netflix or not, but he turned on something on his PlayStation, and we was watching something. Or maybe we was just playing GTA. Maybe I'm thinking about somebody else. I don't know. But yeah, he turned on a game or TV or something. But you know that never lasts long with niggas. Like, that never lasts long. So I don't even know. I think we did start kissing. Like, we started tongue kissing. Like, we just started going hand with each other. We just started going in like deep, like, And then I had on like a jumper. So like you can't unzip it, you can't unbuckle it, you gotta like pull it down, and it was like stuck at my waist a little bit, so you gotta like shimmy it down my waist a little bit. And this was when I was a stick, like I was like 100 pounds back then, so it wasn't hard to get off. So he takes it off or whatever, and then he inserts it, you know, and then I'm just sitting, laying there like, is this is what it's supposed to be like, because if this is what it's supposed to be like, then I don't want no parts. Like, I'm just laying there, I'm like, it was not exciting to me. It wasn't entertaining, it wasn't enjoyable, it wasn't what the girls in my church were saying. It didn't hurt, and it didn't feel good. It was just penetration. But I mean, it wasn't his fault. It was not his fault, yo. It was not his fault. But just know it wasn't exciting. It was not exciting to me. But as time went on, it got better. But I only had sex with him that one time. And then after that one time, I didn't see him again until years later. And that's because me. That was because of me. I won't say it's because of me, because he would keep trying to like meet up with me and try to talk to me and stuff, but like I would entertain him, but I wouldn't want to catch the bus over there no more. Like, that just turned me off. The distance, no, I don't have a car. I'm not about to keep catching the bus to see you, and I'm about to keep catching the bus for nothing. Like, not doing it. So that's when he ended up getting like a girlfriend or whatever, but he was still entertaining me at the same time while he had a girlfriend. I'm like, I'm not doing this with you. Like, either it's gonna be me or her. I chose her because she was an older woman, but they didn't last. They only lasted like 2 months. Me, not even that. But the crazy part is he didn't one and done me. Like, he didn't one and done me. Like, if you don't know what one and done me means, it means like when a nigga like have sex with you and they don't talk to you no more after that. He never do that. Okay. Like, but like to this day, if I've reached out to him, he would reach out to me back. we got that bond. We gonna always have that bond. I feel like there's no hard feelings. Like, we still cool. Reached out to me trying to see how I was doing. He got a baby now, living his best life. You know, I'm living my best life. People move on. People grow up. You know, that's life. Yeah. All I gotta say about this video is, if you like 13, 14, you got some bad influences, like older friends or even friends your age having sex, and they saying maybe you should try it because it feels good. Wait, like, it's not worth it. I lucked up because I got somebody that didn't dog me for real, but these niggas cruddy, okay? These niggas cruddy. Remember that. These niggas cruddy. You don't want to lose your virginity to no cruddy ass nigga, because you gonna be in your feelings, you gonna be hurt, sis. You gonna be hurt. And I'm telling you that. Yeah, that was a little quick story time about how I lost my virginity. Wasn't exciting at all. I wasn't excited, and I don't expect y'all to be excited about it, because anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bye.